Once you find a home that you want to put an offer on, we're going to talk about it. We're going to look at what they have in the MLS, because sometimes they may give us some notes that maybe the seller wants to close quickly, or maybe the seller needs an extended contract so that they don't close as quickly. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the price. I'm going to run comparables. And what that means is I'm going to check out the other homes within a mile of that home to see what they've sold for in the last 30, 60, 90 days. Because what we don't want is we don't want you to have to pay more than what the house is worth. And so we're going to make sure that we come in with a very solid offer. That also protects against agents that overprice a home because the seller wants them to, not because it's the best thing to do to sell the home. So we're going to make sure we look at the price. We're going to talk about the terms. Maybe you need a quick close because your lease is ending. And so we're going to talk about all of those things. I'm going to create an offer. The offers in Colorado are about 19 pages. And so what we're going to do is we're going to sit down together and we're going to go over it all so that you completely understand your contract and what that means, because a contract is binding. It is a legal document. And so we want to make sure that we are very clear on what happens. So then we're going to submit that offer to the agent, and that agent is going to present it to the seller. Usually within a day, we hear back, and the things that the seller can do is they can accept our offer. They can ignore it. They can say, no, we're not even going to acknowledge. They'll let me know that they got it, but they're not going to respond. Or they can counter. And that means that they like some of the terms, some of the price, or some of the contract, but they didn't like it all. And so they're going to change some things and send it back to us. And then we will review that together to see if that's something that you are okay with and that you can agree upon. We work with the other agent and the seller to come up with a mutually agreeable contract. And then once both parties, the seller and the buyer, sign it, we are under contract and moving forward.